gosh, did you see that? Jungkook has done it again. He's made history, and honestly, it feels like we're all witnessing something truly monumental. I'm sitting here, still in awe of how far he's come and the legacy he's building, and I just have to share this with you. You won't believe what he's accomplished this time. Prepare yourselves. This is nothing short of legendary. So let's talk about this. BTS's golden maknae, Jungkook, has officially cemented his place as the most awarded K-pop solo artist in Billboard Music Awards history. Yep, you heard that right. The most awarded ever. And honestly, this isn't just about winning a few trophies. This is about setting records, breaking barriers, and changing the narrative for K-pop globally. At the 2024 Billboard Music Awards, Jungkook won 2 major awards: Top K-pop Album for his first solo album Golden, and Top Global K-pop Song for his track Standing Next to You. And here's what makes it even more incredible. He's done this for 2 consecutive years. Last year, he took home the same award for his iconic solo single 7. That's 3 trophies in just 2 years. 3. No K-pop solo artist has ever done that before. And Jungkook has just redefined what's possible. But let's break this down even further, because this is where it gets even more amazing. Golden, his debut solo album, debuted at an unbelievable number 2 on the Billboard 200. Number 2, people. For an Asian solo artist, to achieve that in a mainstream American chart is huge. But to hold on to that spot for a staggering 24 consecutive weeks, that's the longest period for any Asian solo artist on the Billboard 200. Think about that for a second. 24 weeks. Most artists would be lucky to stay on the chart for a few weeks, but Jungkook has created a new standard. He's breaking records that were once thought to be impossible. And then we have Standing Next to You, which not only debuted at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, but also stayed on that chart for a mind-blowing 19 weeks. 19 weeks. That's almost 5 full months of being one of the hottest songs in the entire world. His music is literally on repeat across the globe. And let's be real, these aren't just numbers. These are statements. Statements that K-pop is no longer just a niche genre. It's a cultural phenomenon that can dominate the global music scene. And let's not forget all the other accolades Jungkook has earned this year. At the iHeartRadio Music Awards, he won 2 major awards, K-pop Artist of the Year and Best Music Video for his single 7. And at the People's Choice Awards, he made history again by winning Male Artist of the Year. And do you know what makes that so mind-blowing? He's the first and only Asian artist to ever win that award. Do you understand what that means? He's been recognized as the best among the best. He's broken through not just in K-pop, but in mainstream Western music culture. He's the first to do it, and that makes his journey all the more inspiring. Here's what's so emotional about all of this. Jungkook's rise to fame wasn't a smooth, easy journey. This is a young man who worked tirelessly for years, who faced countless challenges, and who still remains humble and grounded no matter how high he climbs. From his early days as a shy teenager in BTS, not even fully understanding the massive scale of what was ahead of him, to now becoming a global solo superstar, carrying the weight of an entire culture on his shoulders, his story is everything. It's a story of dreams that never stopped growing, of a boy who believed in himself and his music, even when no one else did. And now, look at him. He's a global icon, winning awards that are changing the very fabric of music. But there's something even deeper about all of this. Jungkook isn't just achieving these milestones for himself. He's doing it for all of us. He's showing the world that K-pop is so much more than just a genre. It's a global movement. It's a culture, a voice, a way of life that's connecting people from all corners of the world. And for an Asian artist to reach this level of success, especially in spaces that have often overlooked Asian talent, it's nothing short of groundbreaking. Jungkook is paving the way for future generations of artists who might not have thought it was possible to break through in the same way. And that's legacy in the making. Every time he wins, every time he breaks another record, he's not just making history for himself. He's proving that dreams, no matter how big they seem, are never out of reach. He's saying, you can do this. You can dream big, you can chase what others say is impossible, and you can achieve it all. Jungkook is inspiring millions, not just in Korea or Asia, but across the entire globe. He's a symbol of hope, resilience, and the power of believing in yourself. So what's next for Jungkook? Honestly, I think we're just getting started. The way he's been shattering records and setting new benchmarks, there's no telling how much more he's going to accomplish. The world is his stage, and I can't wait to see what he does next. But in the meantime, I urge you to take a moment and appreciate everything that he's achieved. Go listen to Golden. You won't regret it. Dance to Standing Next to You and let that song fill you with the same energy and passion it gives us all. Jungkook has shown us that we can achieve anything, that limits are only in our minds, and that we have the power to rewrite the future. So, let's celebrate him, because this is history in the making. Leave a comment below with your favorite Jungkook moment or performance. I would love to hear from you about what he means to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an amazing story like this one. Thank you for being here, and remember, we're witnessing greatness. See you next time.